Hey guys, it's Memorial Day weekend and we are making some strawberry jam. We picked up 10 pounds of strawberries, so we're chopping up 12 cups and then we're going to take it inside and start making some jam. Alright, so I'm making a double batch of jam. So we have cut 12 cups of strawberries here. We're going to add 5 ounces of pectin. That's what makes it kind of jam and jelly up. And then we're going to bring that to a boil. Once that starts boiling, we're going to add 17 cups of sugar, yes, 17, and cook that all down. Let it boil good for about a minute at least. Then we'll remove it from the heat and continue to stir. So let's add the pectin. Alright, so I'm stirring as we're trying to bring this to a boil, and you want to continually stir throughout the process, and you'll start to feel the sugar dissolved. But while we're stirring and waiting for this to come to a bubbling boil, I just wanted to remind you to sterilize your jars and lids. So this has all been through the dishwasher, but we're also keeping the lids boiled, and then I've got the jars in the oven staying warm, so when we're ready to put this in, everything is hot and sterilized, and you want to seal them as quickly as possible. Alright, we brought it to a boil and now we've removed it from the heat. So what you want to do for about 5 minutes is stir, and then you're going to skim this foam off the top for about 5 minutes. Keep stirring and skimming that foam. And then after 5 minutes we're going to put it in the jars. I just took these things out so they're still really hot, and we'll spoon in the hot jam. Alright, so we have poured and filled all of our jams. I don't know if this is an actual thing, but for me, I always flip them upside down. I feel like somehow that makes them seal better. So now we're going to let them cool, and then once they are cooled, we'll flip them, make sure that they're sealed, and the way you'll do that is by making sure that the lid is not movable. When you poke it, you won't hear any sound, and that's how you know that it's sealed. And then some of these will be for us, and some we're going to give as gifts. We're actually down to our very last jar of jam, but I wanted to show you guys what it sounds like when you open it so you know that it's sealed. So you're just going to pop off the top. Sometimes it's a little hard to get this part off. There's probably safer ways to do it, but you can see that it's sealed very good. There's our jam. And now let's have some taste. So I do want to say, I think this is more of a jelly than a jam, and I think the reason for that is because I didn't boil it quite long enough. So when you make yours, just make sure you do get a good roaring boil for at least a minute before you remove it from heat and start skimming it. But we have loved this jam. We're really sad to be on our last jar, so we're going to hopefully make a different kind of jam soon, because homemade just does not compare to store-bought. So I hope you make it, and I hope you love it. Really good.